Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'd like to talk about Naruto's, no, all the problems that come with this game, to be honest. There's a lot to talk about. This video is going to be probably about 15 minutes or so. I'd like to talk about the mechanical issues, all the loot drops that you get in the game, such as from 1010 and obviously your masters. There's a few issues that I feel like need to be addressed, and obviously the main point of this video is to talk about those guys that we all love to run into, the hackers. They're always a good laugh to run into. But first off, we'll start here. Now, as you can see, I've got quite a few people done, and I've decided to complete Orochimaru's. My point to that is that if we've got this system where we can collect stuff from trainers, that should be enough. But on top of that, we have to do scrolls from 1010. Now 1010 is a nightmare, as you'll see in a minute, why you really don't want to play scrolls with her. She's just a nightmare to bloody do this with. And I'll show you in just a moment. But I believe first I should show you one of the other main issues with this game, often known as the Sakura black hole with me and my mates. Constantly caught by a glitch where this happens and you are kicked from the game. Now, as it happens in this one, it didn't happen to me, but it happens very often, and I mean very often. A lot of players probably have the same issue where they're just kicked from the game for no bloody reason, and it's annoying because it takes like maybe 2 minutes to reload. That's not too bad, but it's still a pain in the arse. Now, on 1010 and her scroll drops. As you can see, I've not got many scrolls, but it's just an example of the issues that you can have. Lots and lots of doubles you get, more doubles than what you probably should get. When you get new stuff put into this system every day, what should be the case is that once these new items are released, they should probably consider putting them into like a shop and making them available to buy with the coins, the Rios. As you can see here, they clearly want you to buy Moonlight scrolls. That's the point. They want you to buy scrolls and scrolls and scrolls. It's stupid because 2% chance of getting the SS stuff, when as you can see in the left corner, the esoteric scrolls give you a 10% chance and you can unlock them through just playing the game. So why would you want to spend money buying something for 2%? They will give you a 2% chance to succeed in getting what you're after, when you can already unlock a 10% chance just by playing the game and going up a couple of levels. It's just ludicrous to think that you would buy a Moonlight scroll when you got a less chance than if you just simply played the bloody game. As you can clearly see right here in the top right of my screen, I can unlock a quality scroll, which won't get me much, but it still makes 1010's in this game pretty much useless. She's pretty much bringing nothing to the game. As you can see, I can clearly unlock more things from Orochimaru there. Still got Hinata to finish. I can unlock some scrolls from her, which will be obviously beneficial to the 10% that we were just talking about, which means I don't really need to go out and buy them Moonlight scrolls, which are like, I think you get like I think it's 100 for like £8, and that's not much. But I'm not sure because I've never bought one, obviously, because I think it's a waste of money. It's clearly just the game wants you to buy these scrolls that are worthless. In all honesty, absolutely waste of time, and so just don't bother buying the Moonlight scrolls. That's my opinion. I'm not saying not to do it, but I think you should. It's better to spend money on other things like DLC or another game or something else. Now on to the matching problems. As you can see, I've got a barrier battle coming up, and this is, well, it's the most boring game mode to me, but others might enjoy it. But that's not the issue I have. I've got no problem playing a barrier battle, but as you can see in the top left, that just there, I'm the same level as I was, or maybe a level higher than I was just now. And what's my next match? Another barrier battle. there are 4 match types in this game. That's 4 match types. You've got a 25% chance of getting one or the others. That being combat battles, flag battles, barrier battles, and base battles. With a 25% chance, like I said, it should be fairly rare that you get 2 matches in a row that are the same. But as you'll see, me and my mates not so lucky on the old 25% chance list. We seem to get quite a few matches where we'll go combat, 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 or maybe flag, base, base, flag, 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 or something like that. A lot of the time we tend to get the same matches over and over again. And most of the time we're always in the Hidden Cloud Village. It's supposed to randomise the games and the maps. But a lot of the time we get the same match types and the same damn areas to fight in. Now, it's a little bit annoying, you know, because we want variety, we want something new, we want to do something different. We don't want to run from point A to point B on a flag battle every time, but we also don't want to be sitting there fighting a giant toad every game we play as either. We want it to switch and change all the time, or give us the option to choose what match type we want to do at that specific point. If we want to play a base battle all the time, then should be our choice. We should be able to select what match type we want to do, not just quick match or league. It should be choose matches as well. There should be an option for us to pick our own game. But at the moment, it doesn't look like Bandai Namco are going to do that, because they're still trying to deal with hackers, which eventually I will get to. It's just there's a lot to this game that is a mess and needs to be fixed. Obviously here you can see another barrier battle. 3 matches in a row we got barrier battles, and I think that's ridiculous. There's no randomness to this. This isn't like a once in a every now and then thing. This happens to us very often, and this needs to be fixed as well. Hopefully someone will see this and say something. As you can see right here, it glitched again. Another issue with this game is that it constantly freezes and stops you from being able to play. I had to reset after that because the game froze and I lost out on points, which is annoying because I worked hard in that game. And here you can see that it's just me, my 2 mates, and a randomer on the team, and the entirety of the other team has completely left. Time goes by, a lot of time wasted waiting for this to finally finish. The game should have just ended instantly and gave us an instant victory and gave us a few points for playing the game, whereas the others all quit. But as you'll see very soon, it wasn't the case that we get the win, which is ridiculous, because not only did we stick around for the time and wait it out, we collected scrolls and we got points. We even picked up more points than the opponents, even though they're not there. We technically still picked up points, as you can see. And shortly you'll see what happened within this game. And it's completely ridiculous, because like I said, we should have already been kicked from this game. We should have been either kicked so that the game was cancelled, or given the victory instantly the moment that they left. But this is what we got after about I'd say 10 minutes, 12 minutes. We got a draw. It's absolutely ridiculous. There should have been a win, not a draw. Should have been a win, as we were the only ones in the bloody game. And now we're on to the fun part of this video. The best bit about Naruto to Boruto. This is amazing. The hacks within this game are just fantastic. You can't beat the hacks in this game. I've seen some hackers in my time, but this game, wow, it takes the cake, the biscuit, it takes the whole bloody buffet. It's ridiculous. As you can see, he's hitting us with the 8 palm move over and over and over again, so we can't even get near the flag. Normally, players probably would just quit after this, But for the purposes of the video, me and my mate stuck it through in order to show just how ridiculous some of these hacks can be. After a while I come back to see if he's still there, and he is. And I figure I might as well try a few more tricks other than just commonly hitting him and throwing shurikens, which obviously I just kept throwing them anyway. So I decided to build up my power and try and get my ultimate technique in order to combat him better. And as you can see, I'm very close to getting it. I thought maybe if we just hit him with our ultimates, we might actually break the guard that he's got going. And eventually me and my mates do get there, as it takes a bit of time to build it. And right there, 2 of our ultimates hit him. He didn't even take any damage, not a single bit of damage. And it's ridiculous. These are hacks that are just ridiculous. They're ridiculous. And here we are at our flag, same guy. We're still fighting the same 4 people we were just fighting. So I try to attack him, and I'm instantly dead. Just by going near him, he seems to be able to kill me, which is ridiculous. And then now we're in a combat battle against someone else. As you just saw, same thing again. He just instantly lands on us and kills us. Over and over again. Like I said before, I'd normally just quit games like this. But this is not a combat battle, this is a flag battle, my mistake. But normally we'd quit, because what's the point on fighting someone that's untouchable? As you just saw, again, he's still untouchable. But we thought we'd push through just for the purposes of the video. There's a few obviously moves there that I'm hit by that ain't instant killing me, but that's because it's probably the other players hitting us. Whereas this killer instinct seems to repeatedly just go near us and I say insta kill. Though here I almost got my ultimate. I have my ultimate now, and I thought maybe if I hit him with my ultimate, I'll kill him. And every time I tried to use it, he got too close. Eventually, though, I did actually manage to use my ultimate there, and I killed him, which I thought was quite impressive, but it would also shut him up for a moment. But all that did is, I assume, antagonise him, and then he started doing this, constantly spamming giant shurikens at me. Like, I'm being punished because I managed to beat the guy, and now he's hacking it even more and making it incredibly impossible for us to even get near. And he's, as you can see, he's flying without any sort of aid from like a ninjutsu or anything. He's just just flying around like it's nothing. And still more giant shurikens, just to make it as impossible as he can for us to get near him. Because now, even if I had another ultimate, one of my mates had an ultimate, not one of us could get near him, because the moves would just ricochet off of him and would never get near him. Another death, and another death, and another death. It just goes on and on and on. The more times we tried, and the harder we tried to compete against the hackers, the more hard they made themselves to beat. They just got ridiculous. Every second, more and more ridiculous. And as you can see, we're still trying to get there. It was just a complete waste of time. Hopefully Bandai Namco will fix these issues soon. Today's the release of the new patch. Hopefully it will be solved.